try to understand the language of land use, which is the term for how humans use the ground, and to understand what the landscape says about us.
So Matt, South Base again was?
The South Base is the munition storage area for the Airbase. It's a separate place out there in the distance, about a mile and a half. It's the edge of civilization. Back during World War II, this was where they practiced bombing Japan before they actually went and did it. So this is called the Enola Gay hangar. This is our studio. You get a sense of how big it was. 668 buildings, of which maybe 100 remain today. Including the Enola Gay hangar, and most of the other hangars. This one burned down in '46. The Enola Gay was here for about 6 months, 8 months, while Colonel Tibbets trained his crew, and they modified the airplane to carry the atomic weapons. And then they went to Tinian and then to Hiroshima in 1945. Likely that they had considered things like the conditions for studying the effects of the nuclear bomb on the landscape.
Looking west from 0 point, the same complete leveling is evident. The same inability of structures to withstand atomic power. The Hiroshima Gas Company building on the right in this picture has been almost completely demolished by the force of the explosion from above, as though struck by a giant sledgehammer.
Some people even call Hiroshima a nuclear test.
Apollo Tibet's highly to Hiroshima.
And the Bonneville Salt Flats, where it's this big 13-mile zone which is totally white, totally flat, where it's the emptiest place in existence in a funny way. Even though they're bigger dry lake beds, the Bonneville Flats are so white it's like a museum wall, only it's a ground version. So you take your car, put it on there. Boy, that looks good. I always wanted to take my cat, put it on the salt flats, and see where it goes. Like, why? How do you pick a direction? So most people look for the most infinity and kind of head off that way. So the Bonneville Salt Flats is another, perhaps the extremity of this sense of emptiness. Gamblers from Casper, Wyoming, Lubbock, Texas, and they fly in. They're outdoors for about 50 feet. And they get out of the plane into a bus and then go to the casinos. They could be anywhere on Earth.
They're very picky. This is one of the most secret, secure places in America. It's really, really tight. And there's all kinds of mysteries out there because they do all kinds of stuff still. And it's very au courant because it's all about weapons of mass destruction.
Isn't that the airplane from the movie?
Yeah, Con Air.
Con Air, right?
Yeah.
Starring Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, and John Malkovich. Con Air.
So this is it?
Yeah, that's the plane from the shooting of the Disney film. After it collapsed and killed a crew member during shooting, they basically left it where it fell and fenced it off.
There's quite a bit of filming down here, isn't there?
Yeah,
Or-
the Independence Day was done right
Was
here.
that out on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Con Air was out. You can see the tower up there that they used way out there.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk.
Then an accidental overdose of gamma radiation alters his body chemistry. And now when David Banner grows angry or outraged, a startling metamorphosis occurs.
Were you here when they were filming it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as usual, the base here plays this super secret, government base, Area 51 type place.
These are the mannequins and dummies they make to shoot at. This is the local police force and just vigilante types that do anti-terrorist training and drug bust training.
So this is the solar-powered fridge?
Yeah.
It was the natives of this region were called the Goshutes, which is, it's a funny word because phonetically you say go shoot Indians. Chief Leon Bear says, "You tell me what to do for my people. I live in the Skull Valley. Up here is the Magnesium Corporation of America, the biggest emitter of chlorine gas in the atmosphere in the world. I see the cloud. Down here is the power plant that powers Los Angeles, 600 miles away, that creates this plume of coal emission stuff. Over here is Dugway Proving Ground, where occasionally, even on this reservation, they've had gas spillovers which have killed their sheep and stuff. Over here is the West Desert Hazardous Industries area, chemical waste dumps, low-level radioactive waste storage. Over here, the Tuella Depot, half of the nation's chemical weapons being incinerated in the first chemical weapons incinerator, $1 billion facility they built just to get rid of 45% of the old chemical weapons.
You just put it way out there. And this is that out there. This is here. Here's